Welcome to Hi Felicia. Hi Felicia, hi Felicia.
All right, we are back, Felicia. How you doing?
Hi, Marn.
You're looking good. Felicia is looking babysitter chic today. She's wearing this
outfit. Sweats.
But it's like
from,
cute.
Can I give a shout out to the store?
Sure.
Destiny.
In Oceanside, Long Island. And
yes.
she just looks very hip, and Felicia's looking real good. There's been so much tea this week.
Regarding?
Bravo.
Yes.
Like, I feel like we just need to get right into the news. Okay. Unless there's something you wanted to talk about before.
First, I want to say your skin looks gorgeous.
Oh, really? That's so nice.
I was saving that. You make me save everything. I can't even talk to you anymore. Your skin looks really good.
That really means a lot. And for anybody that wants to know, I'm ironically really into the Korean skincare. And I use, Peach and Lily. It's my favorite skincare line, and it's extremely affordable. I filmed with the creator of it, Alicia Yu, and I have a whole Korean skincare step routine before the Kardashians claimed it. But that really means a lot. And just so everybody knows, I haven't showered and I have no makeup on. That was so sweet.
Looks really good.
Val, thank
Looks
you.
Good. What?
Thank you.
I'm your mother. I can be sweet to you.
I guess you can. So I am overwhelmed with the amount of Bravo tea this week.
Starting with?
Every lawsuit under the books. Like, what are your thoughts on everybody and their mother suing Andy Cohen this week?
Are they suing Andy or are they suing the production
Both,
company?
all of the above.
I only read about Leah. Is that her name?
Leah.
She wrote like 3 pages worth.
Well, did she write or her lawyers?
Well,
what do you mean?
On it, I think it was on Instagram.
I don't know.
Probably. And I wished I could have saved it.
You read something that she wrote?
Well, I don't know. She wrote it, but she is.
So basically, she's claiming that Andy's, snorting cocaine with the housewives. Did you not see that?
I didn't read that. She was saying the producers encouraged them
to drink.
Yes, and to have really, really horrific behavior. Bad. Which, what a surprise. We knew that. And I'll never understand why these women, I think it's so bad for their souls. I think it's...
What, reality or drinking?
Reality.
Well, I don't think she's lying. I'm sure he snorts some cocaine New Year's Eve with the housewives, as he should. He's got the money. He could party when he wants to.
But my takeaway was not that.
I know. The takeaway is that they're forcing the drinking. And all these other housewives, though, are coming up to defend him, being like, Luann was like, they don't put the drink in your mouth. Like, you have to pick up the drink by yourself. I also can't help but feel like everybody that has a lawsuit against Bravo or Andy right now is not on the air.
Probably. And
so Leah's not on the air anymore.
Right.
She did Girls Trip, and she was sober on the Girls Trip. Then you've got Brandi Glanville, who sued him like a week ago.
Right.
Claiming the sexual harassment video, which he blatantly said happened, but was a full-blown joke. It's like as if one of my gay friends sent me, FaceTiming and was making some lewd comments. Unfortunately, nowadays, you can't do fucking anything risky. Nothing. So I am Team Andy on this. I don't think he's done anything wrong. I don't think Bravo's done anything wrong. And I hate to say it, you signed up for reality television.
Well, these girls that keep doing it year after year, they certainly do know what they're getting into.
They do. They're not babies. These are not teenagers.
No, they're not. But I still think, the producers, and I don't know if it's Andy or the production company.
And by the way, Andy Cohen's not on set.
I know he's not.
Real here.
No, I know that. That's why I wasn't blaming Andy.
They're suing Evolution. They're suing Shed Media. They're suing the production company.
The production companies. And I think that the producers, the production company, who are around them are pushing to make it better so their product is bought from Bravo.
But I will say, through the years and all the mentions of, the alcohol on set, a lot of reality shows, the production company cannot buy alcohol for you. The cast have to buy alcohol for themselves. If they're going out to the restaurant and they're getting free booze,
right?
That's, not the production company's fault. I don't think the liability and the risk is too risky for these production companies to pay for the booze.
Well, I guess we have to ask one of your friends who are working on one of these shows.
Well, I have about Summer House, and they said that it's the cast. They bring in the booze.
Summer House, I assume they're younger.
I mean, they're approaching 40.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they're
one of these people are going to grow up.
No, I mean, they started on the show. It's in its 10th season, so it's been on for a decade. So they're growing up on the show.
Yeah, they're growing up on the show, just like you see it.
So apparently, the attorneys, it's like one big law firm. They're also part of the Raquel lawsuit, where Raquel is suing Sandoval and Ariana for revenge porn, emotional distress, yada, yada, yada.
Okay.
So just so you understand how the scandal happened, Ariana found on Tom's cell phone a video of Raquel masturbating while they were FaceTiming. I guess Raquel did not know that Tom was recording it. So she's suing Tom for recording it, suing Ariana for distributing it, sharing with castmates.
Did she know she was on FaceTime?
She was doing it on FaceTime.
And she knew she was on FaceTime.
Yes.
Obviously.
She knew
That's
she was
what I'm
on
saying.
FaceTime. I don't know if she knew that she was being recorded.
No, I understand that. However, she knew that he was watching her.
Yeah.
And she was
Idiot.
doing it for him.
Idiot.
Right. Idiot.
And I just feel like nowadays it's just very easy to sue people, right?
Well, it's always been easy to sue people.
always been easy to
always,
sue people.
Always. People sue over the stupidest things.
Yeah.
And that's why people don't like lawyers so much.
Right.
But that's a whole other
There's
story.
just been so many lawsuits this week. Also, big gossip. A few weeks ago, you mentioned how you're really impressed that Jax and Brittany are still married.
Uh-oh.
Do you know?
No.
No.
I was shocker. Not.
Well, wait. So
Okay.
they have a new show, The Valley. It's coming out very soon. And Brittany announces on her podcast that she does with Jax, but he wasn't on this episode, that they've been struggling and she moved out and she is living separately from him right now. Then he was caught from paparazzi saying, it has been hard, but she's back in the house. But apparently she's not back in the house. I mean, left and right. Bombs are dropping every single day this week.
You can't be married and be on a reality show. That's my.
But like at the same time, the timing of this announcement was perfect. Everyone's looking for their big moment right now,
Yeah.
with Scandal.
Right.
So if they have a show that's literally about them being married and raising a child, and they're literally announcing right this week that they're separating, I mean, what about the timing on that?
Has the show come? I'm
No,
sorry. The
it's
show
not
has
out yet.
When is
No.
it supposed to come
I
out?
think
Do you
March
know?
19th.
2 weeks.
The Valley.
2.5 weeks.
On Bravo. And you bet your ass I'll be watching it. And
Is it-
Kristen Doty's going to be on it. And it's like a bunch of their friends in the suburbs who are married.
Really?
In relationships, and the idea is that now they
So
all
they're
live
all
in the Valley.
they're all still hanging out together.
Well, no, it's new friends. It's the new friends from the burbs, except Kristen, who used to be on Vanderpump Rules, who does
Right.
not have a child, who I think is trying to have one.
But she is married.
She's not married. She has a boyfriend.
Well, okay, that's
Yeah.
okay.
So it was just like a really big week
Well,
for Bravo gossip.
The thing about Leah, when I read her,
Yeah, back to Leah.
Back to Leah, because that's the only thing I read. I went like, yeah, no surprise, and I do believe her.
She was completely sober on that last girls trip. So
Right.
how could now her new story is that they're forcing her to drink? I think she's got to.
No, I think she's just making
pump the
an
brakes,
over.
Leah.
No, I think
it's
she's
an overall general
statement.
census about
Yes, about
reality shows
in general.
All right.
Yes, that's what I don't think she was saying. Me. She was saying everybody,
Yeah.
everybody, all the women. That's what she's talking. That's the takeaway I got from what I read.
She went on that show like a raging alcoholic. Like she was casted and was a party animal. Watched how stupid she looked. Got sober, and now is suing.
And she became one with God.
Why did she become one with God?
Well, she became Jewish.
She didn't become. She was Jewish before.
Was she?
Yes.
Oh, I thought she just-
converted to Judaism when she got married.
Oh, she okay.
Yeah, it
That's what
wasn't
I'm saying.
like
She
didn't come become one with God while she was on the show.
No. What I meant
She
was
converted
she
to
converted.
Judaism
I didn't
before-
know when she converted.
So
fine.
did you read that? Like, how do you know that if you don't watch the show?
I know she converted because she's having Shabbat dinners and she's.
How do you know that?
Because I didn't used to watch it.
Felicia, we really got to get Felicia back in the Bravo land.
Well,
because I
right
gotta
now
tell
I'm
you
really
something.
pissed at all these.
Okay,
I'm
we're gonna
so
get there,
annoyed at
Felicia.
these-
We're gonna
okay,
get there, but
fine.
I just feel like Bravo is like taken over pop culture. Like, it's not like everyone's like, "Oh, have you watched ABC this week?" Everyone's like, "Did you see the Bravo shows this week?" Like, there's so much content. There's so much drama. There's so much gossip. Every single day, something else drops.
Do we think Auntie's happy about this?
I
'Cause
can't
they
imagine
say
him not.
As long as it's
Yeah,
being mentioned,
I'm
as
sure
long
he-
as you're being mentioned, good, bad, or
I'm
indifferent,
sure he's
you're
annoyed
happy.
about all these lawsuits, though.
Well, if it's attacking him personally,
yeah, I mean,
yes,
Brandy's did. Brandy certainly did. But
Okay.
he's got enough people behind him. I think he's coming right at him. Like, he came out with an apology so quickly to Brandy. Like, yep, that happened. It was a joke. Sorry.
Well,
so
he
good for
came-
him.
Yeah, but his story was that it was a joke. Was it really a joke?
Yes, it was. I have a source.
Okay.
He's gay. Of course
No,
it was a joke.
No, okay.
What do you mean?
So why didn't she get it that it was a joke?
She did 2 years ago. Now she's coming out with a lawsuit.
Well, because
right?
you think she's jumping on the bandwagon.
Because
she needs money.
Yeah.
Got it.
Because she was looking bad. because I believe Carolyn Manzo was suing her for sexual harassment when they filmed
God.
Girls Trip Morocco, which isn't airing. And my God, if one day we could see that
Wait,
show.
She was
Caroline
on. She did one
a
of,
season.
Did she?
Of Girls Trip that we will never see
Because
she's claiming that Brandy sexually harassed her. Felicia's jaw is dropped. She's thinking,
But Caroline's a big girl. Caroline is a big girl.
I know.
She's probably in her maybe early 60s.
Must be.
And she's old enough to say, "Get the fuck away
and she
from me."
might have.
And she
might have, but we don't
So
know
what?
because we don't.
I
If
mean,
anyone's
it's not like
worked on
Brandy
that show,
jumped on her and ripped her clothes over the gun.
I don't know.
Okay,
She gets drunk and she gets very touchy feely.
right.
I'm all
She
about
does.
it. I think it's
Okay.
fun. I mean, it's a
Whatever.
real shame. I really wanted to see it. I believe it was Girls Trip Morocco.
And I like Caroline.
I love Caroline.
I really do, because
and I love
she
the
was
Manzo brothers.
I did,
think they're
because
adorable.
but I believed Caroline was the only one with a sensible
She
head.
was sane.
Yes.
She was sane
I
back
do
in the
believe
day
that.
in
Yes.
New Jersey.
Yes.
So this
Yes.
is like old school
But
Bravo.
nobody likes her. Why did everybody turned on her?
Caroline?
Yeah, I mean, she's like fighting with well, she was. I don't know what's going on now.
Yeah, she's not in it now.
Right.
She hasn't been on it in years.
She knew when to pull back.
I know. Respect.
Yeah.
So much tea. So hopefully we'll get some news drops this week. In other news, did you hear that they are remaking Don't Tell Mom, the Babysitter's Dead?
Yes, I just heard that. Like, I just read that.
know.
Like
I mean,
a blurb. A very
it's not
small
even like,
blurb.
Like, it's
Blurb.
coming out this April. Like, it's real fast.
Oh, it's out.
June
It's out
Squibb,
already.
Nicole Richie is playing Rose, and a whole new family of young, talented actors.
Oh, well, that should be kind of cute.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
how I feel about it. I love Don't Tell Mom, the Babysitter's Dead so much.
I mean,
so
it was
hopefully
cute
they
when
don't
you
fuck
when you
that
were
up.
younger, when we all went to watch it.
I mean, I
think
showed Lennon
took
in it,
you.
and he loved it.
Yeah, it was
He
cute.
loves
It was
it.
cute, but it was wholesome. It was much more wholesome then. Don't
I
tell
mean,
Mom. No,
I
it was.
don't
I don't know what they're
We
gonna
watched it and I was like, wow, there's some inappropriate shit in here. So
Well,
I don't know.
yeah, maybe.
I don't know. But I'm Nicole Richie, I haven't seen her act in anything, so that should be exciting. In other news, which excites me, is that Guy Ritchie will direct an EP, a new series called The Donovans, loosely based on Showtime's hit Ray Donovan, which I fucking love that show with Liev Schreiber. It's just something I'm going to look out for. And Beef Season 2, star-studded cast.
Oh, they're doing a second?
Yep. Charles,
Wow.
you know who Charles Melton is? He's like
I
the
know the
up
name.
and coming kid who did May December with Julianne Moore.
Okay.
And Jake Gyllenhaal and Anne Hathaway. Interesting, because they're
yes,
not Asian.
interesting.
So
No,
like
they're not.
They're going to be. Let's see what parts.
Yeah,
they,
but
that
you know
they
what?
did.
There should be a whole Asian cast.
I
It was an
agree.
Asian cast from
I know.
I hope.
So,
I hope. What
let's
is her
see
name?
what happens.
What's her name? That was the lead.
Ali Wong,
Yeah,
who's won every award under the sun.
And I hope she's in it.
I don't know. I feel like it might be a
Maybe
new
she
cast.
wrote. I hope she is getting
Something?
major money, major credit. Yes, because
I mean,
it's all.
she didn't write it. She just starred in it.
You sure she didn't produce it?
I don't think so.
No, I don't
we'll
know.
have to look into that.
Yes, anyway,
So, all right,
okay.
we're going to move on.
Okay.
Circumcised Gems. Felicia, I want to talk to you about movies. Last week when we spoke to you, you were about to see One Love, the Bob Marley movie.
Right. Which a friend of mine from where I live now, Plainview,
We know.
called me. Well,
We
I'm
know
just-
the backstory. Tell us
Okay,
about the fucking movie.
I enjoyed the movie. However,
Dun, dun, dun.
I could not understand one word. We needed subtitles.
Subtitles, it's called.
And I feel terrible saying this, but the accents of the actors, I don't know if they put it on heavier.
Was too strong, too heavy
Just
for you.
very heavy, and I had a hard time understanding. That's just me.
So were you
and
able to enjoy it, or did it like go in one ear and out the other?
I didn't love it. One of the women I was with loved it. She thought it was the best movie she ever saw.
What?
And I was like,
You're kidding.
Really? And I mean, we both thought the lead was absolutely
And
adorable.
were you like singing and dancing in your seats?
No,
no,
absolutely
You
not.
weren't standing
No.
up like you were watching
No.
the Taylor Swift
No.
Eras Tour movie?
No, I was not standing up as if I was watching the Queen.
Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, or Elton John.
Oh, you'd be standing up
Yes,
dancing. You weren't
yes,
standing up
yes.
and dancing to Bob Marley.
No.
So this sounds like a movie that's going to be great when it comes to a streaming platform because I watch everything with subtitles anyway.
Which apparently a lot of people do.
A lot of people do, and there's been studies now that more people of my generation are using subtitles.
Interesting.
It's not just about the Korean content, Mom.
Okay. No, well, I thought it was because of my hearing also.
Well, I do it because I just think it makes me like understand the script better, and I really like reading the dialogue.
Yes.
I
yes.
saw this week American Fiction, which is nominated for Best Picture, because my goal was to watch every movie that's been nominated for Best Oscar, because the Oscars are next weekend, with Jeffrey Wright, who If you haven't seen American Fiction, I highly recommend it. It's, in fact, Felicia, you're sleeping over tonight. You should watch it. You're
But
not
yes.
sleeping over tonight. She whispers she's not sleeping over.
I'm
I
not
forgot you're not sleeping over, but you
I
are
do want to
babysitting.
watch either that or
Why don't you watch it?
I do. I want to watch it. Or the other one where she's Frankenstein, and she's not Frankenstein, but she's...
Oh, poor thing.
I know. I can't watch both of them because Lennon apparently goes to sleep too late, so I won't be able to catch
Throw him in the
everything.
basement, let him play Fortnite, and you should watch
feel
one of those.
bad letting him sit alone. I
All
don't
right,
like it.
so-
And he doesn't like being alone down here.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair. Good grandma.
Right.
Jeffrey Wright has... He could almost get an EGOT. He's got a Tony, an Emmy, and a Golden
He's
Globe
terrific.
for Angels in America.
He is terrific.
Great movie, guys. It's fun. It's not boring. Tracy Ellis Ross is in it.
She's great.
Sterling Brown from This Is Us. Sterling
Love
K. Brown,
him.
and his body is banging.
It was, yeah. It was,
He plays a gay man in this movie who loves cocaine, and I loved every minute of it.
okay, then I guess I'll have to. Oh boy, I have to pick
the
one.
Emma Stone one is a little heavier.
Yes.
So you've got 1 week until those Oscars.
I know.
So I'm going to give you the option to come to my house twice this week. In fact,
Well, I'll be here. Oh, I will
will be here
here
'cause I'm going to San Fran.
So I will watch one
okay.
later
Okay.
when Lennon
You've got
goes to
homework to
bed,
do. All
and
right.
one when I come back on Tuesday. I will come back earlier.
Great. I
And-
love that for
and
you.
do that. Yes.
So I highly recommend that movie. We saw The New Look this week, which is just keeps hitting. I just think the show is amazing.
When I speak to any of my friends, the first thing I go is, "Do you have Apple TV?" And they either if they say yes, I go okay, because I really do believe The New Look is for. I think people my generation will appreciate
Yeah.
it so much more than, let's say, your generation.
Which is amazing because I'm appreciating it so much.
Yes, you are. You are. I'm not saying you're
love
not.
This
but
show.
I've been recommending it all over the place. I think I don't recommend much.
Yeah.
But that one I recommend.
So let's talk about the big news of the week is that you watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Reunion Part 1.
Yes. And
What made you watch it?
I don't know. My TV just came up and there it was. And I went, oh, okay, it's time to watch The Reunion Part 1. I was slightly horrified. First of all, Dorit's look.
Oh,
what
my
the
God,
hell
I wrote
was she
down.
thinking?
I wrote this down.
What was she thinking? That is the
Hates
worst.
Dorit's hooded look.
Well, she looked like she belonged.
She looked like she belonged on Housewives of Dubai,
Yes.
which I don't even know if I could say
And
that. But
what happened with her and PK?
Well,
Apparently, I missed that because I don't watch the show anymore.
no, they've just been spending more time apart, and like she's got major PTSD because she was robbed at gunpoint with
So
her
that's
kids
like
sleeping.
3 years ago,
Yeah,
4 years.
You
I
sound
mean,
like all of them. I know, it was
it's
a while
like,
ago.
all right,
but
I'm sure she's going to therapy for
hell
it.
yeah.
No,
all
right.
Dorit did not look good on this episode.
Awful.
Now the woman who's new, the Anna Marie,
Yes,
who's on
married,
that couch,
and she's married to an NFL.
yeah. She. Please let me know if you guys agree with me. I do not think she belonged on that couch. She's a B-list new character. She should have came on. Like sometimes Andy brings on new people who have smaller parts. She did not deserve to be on that couch. Sorry, bring her out later. I was not happy.
Was she as lie? I mean, they kept saying you're a liar. You said you were this. You said you were that.
Her storyline was so stupid this
yeah.
season. It was about Sutton's esophagus.
Yeah, like
It was so stupid. But I love
so
that you
she has a blockage. So
so she's.
I mean, so okay.
So you got into the reunion not seeing the season.
Exactly.
Did it
'cause
matter
that's
for you?
Not for
'Cause
me.
That's what Felicia does.
And also because most of the women there I've seen over and over and
Right.
over again, other than this new woman. But okay, doesn't matter.
And the beef that's going to come up right now is with Dorit and Kyle. The women are mad at Kyle because she really, it feels like, hid her marriage issues on camera.
Well, as she
And-
should.
But they're
I
all
don't
saying,
blame
like,
her.
we all talk about our issues. We're on a reality show. Why are you hiding this? Why are you
because
hiding this? And then the fans are real mad because Mauricio has another show called Buying Beverly Hills on Netflix that does talk about it.
Wait,
So-
wait. He's got a show called Buying Beverly Hills. Is it on now?
It's on Netflix. I think it's at season 2. And
Do we see him a lot?
I don't watch it, but it's about him and his daughters. They have a it's
Good for
about
them.
it's about the,
and
it's a-
listen, he is adorable,
We know,
and
we
I
love
would
him.
watch him anyway.
so
Nothing like a Jewish Mexican.
Casey's laughing.
There's nothing like a Jewish Mexican. I think we got your social for the week.
No.
Yes.
Oh God.
All right, you guys. We did something really big this week, Casey and I. We Felicia'd It. Do you know what that means?
You went to the last episode of which show?
That's our new sound effect for going to the finale.
Fast forward.
Oh my God, I'm dying. So,
Which show?
you know, we go on Max. One of the top 10 shows of the week is something called The Truth About Jim. I love a good true crime doc. You won't know it, Mom. I don't know if you've seen it. We watched the trailer, and Casey's like, yo, let's do this.
The Truth About Jim. What's Jim which? Jim who? Which
You
Jim?
won't know him.
Maybe I will.
It's not. I can't even tell you his last name. It's some random fucking guy named Jim.
Okay.
Who's a young woman investigates if her step grandfather was a serial killer.
Oh, okay.
Was he the serial Zodiac killer? Was he this killer?
All right.
It's so we do the first episode, and the whole time we're watching it, I'm like, oh, this is really fucking bad. Casey, I'm thinking in my head, oh, there's so many other shows I could be watching right now. But I am the type of person that once I start something, I like to keep up at it. I do not like to stop watching something, even though it's fucking painful.
Or walk out of a movie.
I never
walk out of a movie, no matter how painful it is.
I don't walk out of a movie. But I said to Casey, should we pull a Felicia? And Casey said, we're going to Felicia it. So you know what we did?
Went to the end.
We went
Last
straight to the
episode.
fourth episode.
Yes.
And I'm so glad I did not give 1 minute of my life to episode 2 and 3. Because episode 4, it was so fucking repetitive. How many times do we need to meet a sister, a wife, same story? I can't tell you people, do not watch this documentary. I did the work for you.
You know it's filling up space. And
It's
that's
so
why
drawn
they,
out.
and
It's
that's
so
why they do
repetitive.
it.
Oh,
They
and the
filled it up
best?
space.
No fucking answer at the end. That's why we go to the finale. Let's see if there's an answer at the end. Was he a serial killer? Who the fuck knows?
There's no answer. That would kill me.
They go to the DNA guy. They go to the police. They go here. And they retell the story over
and over.
It really disappointed me this week. So
Okay, there you go.
you're welcome to all. You don't have to do that.
Exit out.
Do we need to give you a Korean minute this week? Wait.
No. Apparently, I am. Sure. Do the Korean.
Oh,
minute.
shit.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Stand by. I love that, like, Felicia was like, maybe.
Well-
hold on. And 3, 2, action.
Apparently, I have a habit of, I have one favorite show that I've been watching. It's 10 years old. It's called The Healer, Healer, but I'm watching it on my app, Vicky. And I keep watching it over and over. And it's 16 episodes. No, it's 20, 16, it's 20 episodes, 17 or 20. I don't know. It's a lot of episodes. But I do fast forward on some parts because I've seen it over and over again. So I can fast forward some parts that I'm not interested in. And I keep watching it over and over again. In fact, I also have the music on my playlist because I love it. Sorry. And that's my Korean minute.
She made it under 60 seconds. I'm
Thank
proud
you.
of you. So I can't believe that you would take the time to rewatch a show. Like you're watching The Healer, like people like us throw on Seinfeld episodes.
Exactly.
This is
Because
so
it's
weird
such
to
a
me.
wonderful,
But, like,
amazing
we're
love
throwing-
story. It's a love.
So people who like throw on, something that we've seen before is background, right? But you have to read the
I have to
subtitles.
read. Yes, I do.
So you have to pay attention.
Unless they do have an option where I could switch it to English.
And you hear some dub
But it's not. As my friend Judy likes to say, she likes to hear their voices, even though it's in
Right.
Korean. So,
No,
and
will
I
say,
agree with her.
When we did Squid Game season 1, we started out with that dubbing, and it was so awful.
Awful.
And we went back to just
Right. So that's apparently
clearly,
yes.
If there's one Korean show to watch, it's The Healer. But
Yes.
I gotta
But
tell you, Mom. Don't tell me there's so much shit to be watching. You should not be wasting your time rewatching this.
I know, but it makes me so happy.
All right, fine. All right,
Okay.
Mom. It's time for. What's taken the internet by storm besides Bravo this week is All Things Love is Blind, season 6. And I know you don't watch Love is Blind, but by the way, Bradley Cooper, I listened to him on Armchair Expert this week with Dax Shepard.
And he obviously
He's a
loves it.
fan
He's a
of
fan.
Love on the Spectrum
Okay.
and Love is Blind.
Oh, Love on the Spectrum. I totally.
Huge fan.
I love it.
I
It's a
know. We
I watched
discussed it.
I thought it was
I know.
terrific. Okay. She's yelling at me again.
I just have to because we discussed that. I know
Okay.
you love it.
Okay.
But listen, Love is Blind, you guys. If you're not watching Love is Blind season 6, please watch it before it's spoiled for you on the internet. I did season 1 and 2 back in the day. This season is so good. And I discuss how brilliant I think is the idea of these pods. They're not seeing each other. But what's also so great, and there are these 2 bonus episodes that dropped this week that everybody cannot stop talking about. Because remember, each season they pick a city. This year, I think it's in Charleston. So the whole cast, even if they're not, if they weren't chosen, they all go back to the city. So they go to the bars and they run into each other. Okay?
Okay.
So if Johnny doesn't pick Amy, and Johnny goes to the bar and sees another woman from the show, like chaos ensues. You understand?
Yeah.
Flirting is happening,
okay.
cheating. What? It's just what you're giving me.
I don't know. I'm giving you a face because I just think it's stupid.
It's so good this season. I know there's people out there who love Love is Blind, just like me. There was also such an amazing scene where Johnny meets Amy's father, and the father, it's like a little tearjerker. And like, there's always a star couple. There's always a star couple that's going to make it. And I got to tell you, I deep dive season 1 couple who I'm such a fan of.
And
the
are they
interracial
are
couple.
they still
are
together?
still together.
Well, that's
They're
nice.
still together. And they should be the hosts, not the Lachey's. Get a couple that met season 1 to host the reunion. That is my pitch. That's what I would like to say.
What channel? Where is it?
Netflix.
Netflix.
I don't expect
Right.
you to watch it, Felicia.
Yeah, I can't.
I just want people to know.
You know, I can't watch any of these dating shows.
I know you couldn't even do The Bachelor.
Right. And I certainly could not do The Golden Bachelor.
I know.
I
And
just
we're not going to do The Golden Bachelorette, but I will do it. So guess what I watched this morning?
What?
The Greatest Love Story Never Told, the Jennifer Lopez documentary that is to be paired with the music experience movie video. Now, you remember my thoughts on the movie music. It was a bunch of genres thrown into one
Yes.
film. What the fuck is this?
Yes.
Trying too hard. This documentary was everything that I wanted it to be.
Why is she putting it?
was
Why
better.
Why did she do that?
It's basically the behind the scenes of making the movie, okay? And Ben Affleck is all over this documentary. He's behind the camera, he's interviewing her, he's with her, he's holding her hand, and they're literally talking about I highly recommend the doc. It's an hour and a half.
Quick.
It's
Okay.
so much better than the movie experience.
Okay, then I would give that a chance.
I was in shock by it. I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize how hard it was. So they come up with this idea. She has this idea, I want to make fun of myself. I've been married to so many men. And she's really looking back at how really the only person she really needs to love is herself, yada, yada, yada. They go to all these studios to pitch the idea to all the streamers. Everybody knocks her down.
Really? I'm shocked.
Everybody knocks her down. She's very close. They get a phone call and they're like, it's a no-go. That's why she paid her own money, $30 million.
Good for her, because she has the money. She should. She could actually start her own studio.
And yeah, Tyler
could.
Perry.
She could
let's
do
go.
whatever she wants.
So you see, it's her money and her agent who's very aware of the budget. Like, they're really trying hard to not go over budget. And I really liked the logistical talks, the production talk of it all, and how hard it was to get it made. Also, I mentioned there was a lot of celebrity cameos. There were so many celebrity cameos that there were so many celebrities they reached out to that turned them down. Taylor Swift said no, or it wasn't in their schedule. Jane Fonda said to her,
Yes.
I'm rooting for you and Ben, but why are you putting yourself out there like this?
Because
Jane Fonda literally said that to her.
Because Jane Fonda has had enough experience knowing
Exactly.
what
And J-Lo's
she's
like,
done.
This is my truth. This is what I want to do.
My truth.
But
blah, blah, blah.
I respected this doc.
Okay.
And I got to tell you, Ben Affleck, wants to keep things private. I think that was their downfall in their first relationship 20 years ago.
And why is it changing now?
Well, he was like, I just need to accept that, she's going to be more public. And I hate to say this, I think they're really in love. This documentary makes me really think that they're in love.
Blah, blah, blah.
They were getting along better on set than me and my husband. I don't know. I recommend this, guys. I recommend it.
I think
Felicia, watch it.
I think you live with rose-colored glasses.
I definitely don't. But I don't.
But I don't for sure.
Oh, we know, Felicia. So in other news, we're going to almost wrap this up, but I do want to say we got the Vision Pros lent to us for a few days. And we both tried it, me and Felicia.
And Casey, of course, because
Casey and my son. And we just want to give a quick review if anyone's curious about the Vision Pros. And we have some video of Felicia with it, and we will post it because it's pretty brilliant. I fucking hate them. They're $3,500 with tax. You're looking at 4K. It's the first generation, so obviously, they have a lot to work on. The best part is the spatial sound. The sound is so amazing. You put these goggles on, and you don't know what the fuck is going on outside in your home. You can't hear anything. Is somebody talking to you? Is somebody sitting next to you? You don't know. You could get robbed at gunpoint. You would not know if those goggles are on you. Also, I watched Little Masters of Air. Visually, if you're watching a movie, you're like in an IMAX. It's very cool. But I would not want to sit for more than 20 minutes with that thing on my head. It's heavy. You have to walk around or sit with a wire, like a cable and a battery. I'm scared for our future. I'm scared for our kids' future. I just don't like the idea that no one's seeing each other's eyes while watching something.
And nobody's socializing.
Nobody's socializing to begin with.
And it's I think it's awful for children.
What did you think of it?
I think it's heavy.
Felicia watched an Alicia Keys immersive experience where she was with Alicia Keys in her studio.
Literally in my lap. She was in my lap along with her piano and her other people.
And Felicia said something inappropriate. She body shamed her.
And I'm sorry I did, Alicia, but you're beautiful. And you're right. I did body shame her. And
She's like, oh, she looks, yeah. And I was like, Mom, maybe she looks different on these Vision Pros because...
No, maybe that's how she really looks, but I've never seen her so close up in my lap.
Right.
However,
in your lap.
It is very heavy, and certainly it's not for people my age, that's for sure. And the fact
definitely not for people your age.
Right, and the fact that it cost that much money, which, by the way, was my first car, cost that much money, and my first car was brand new. But of course, my first car was 50, 60 years ago. God,
right.
no, 50,
and
whatever.
That's people's mortgage. I mean,
yes.
I just don't know. Like, I feel like the market is for some tech nerds sitting at home in their office. I don't know. I think it's such a weird move by Apple. I get it. Yeah, I was really uncomfortable by the whole thing. Casey had a nightmare that night. I didn't. I played a game on it. I got nauseous. It reminded me of like when I walked off the Harry Potter ride in Universal Studios.
Right.
When it says like can cause, motion sickness.
And
I was a little motion sickness. And also, I do believe if you have eye issues, this is not meant for you. So I have shit going on in my brain with my eyes. I just, something didn't feel right. Like it wasn't working. Like you have to look, highlight it with your eye, and then pinch.
And we're accustomed to moving our eyes.
Right.
And we are. That's what we do. And it's certainly not, it's just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
And the fact, I feel really bad for children.
Well, I'm really hoping if you have this as an adult, don't let your children use it. I mean,
at all.
That's the bottom line. You know what time it's for?
What?
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. What are we watching? So there's a lot happening. We got Sydney Sweeney hosting SNL tonight. You know that?
No, because I don't.
Sweeney.
Okay.
I don't know if you know who she is. She's in Euphoria, which I love.
Okay.
Tomorrow night, Sunday night, is The Regime on Max with Kate Winslet. And I will definitely be watching. I feel like, is this their crown?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, for sure.
This is their crown. We have a bit. It's a lot happening.
Well, the one that the advertisement or what that takes for me is when the guy is like holding her chest and rubbing it. I thought that, oh God, she's really big, her boobs.
Kate
Winslet.
Talking about Kate Winslet. I just said talking about Kate Winslet. And you said no. Whose boobs are you talking about? Felicia's hysterical laughing. Body shaming left and right. Kate Winslet has a big chest.
In the show, yes.
I have a big chest too.
No, not even.
But I got to tell you, I bet you her costumes are probably like the corset.
Yes, they're corset,
the
and
boobs
they're
are being up to the
pushed
chest,
up.
up the chin.
Yes.
So Kate Winslet's got big knockers, guys.
Yes. God bless her. She's
Felicia.
a great actress.
So you're going to watch it?
I hope so. What's it on?
Mom, Max.
Apple. Max. Oh, God. Oh, can I give you one quick takeaway
from the trailer? Felicia's on it today. I'm loving her.
No.
What?
So my really good friend, and I have to give her a shout out, Ellen.
Ellen.
She was away for a month. Her and her husband were away, and blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
they were away.
Florida.
Anyway, they came down to my apartment, and
If you bring up Naked Attraction, I'm going to fucking die.
Wait, I'm sorry. I just have to. So Ellen was with her husband, David. Nicest people. I love them.
I know. What happened with Naked Attraction?
So I said, oh, Ellen, now that you're here.
Now that you're back from Florida.
Right, let me quickly show you this quick show on Max. I said to David, you got to leave. You got to leave. And I threw him out of the apartment.
Her husband out.
Yes. And I said, we only need 5 minutes. And she was screaming when she saw the beginning. Screaming.
I feel like
and
you
I realized,
are the poster child for Naked Attraction.
Wait a minute. I realized what is freaking all of us out.
What?
When they show.
I cannot wait for this answer. She's what?
The uncircumcised penis. Oh my God! Wait!
It's when you see the uncircumcised penis because none of you have seen uncircumcised dicks.
None of us have ever seen that before. And we're
Oh my God.
I even mentioned it to the girl that does my nails, Nina.
Who's not Jewish.
And she said to me, it looks like...
Is it like Drake's?
It looks like a worm.
Well, that's Drake. Drake the snake.
But apparently every one of my friends felt the same way. And that's what freaked us out the most.
So it's the uncircumcised penis.
Because none of us have ever
this is a real
seen
full
that. Can
circle
you
moment.
imagine?
Wow, I
So-
feel
I'm
bad for
sorry.
you ladies. You girls got to get out
Well,
there.
not only that, but none of us have really. Meaning,
None of you slept around.
Right.
You got married too young. You weren't promiscuous.
Right.
You haven't seen a lot of dick.
I haven't seen a lot of penises.
So I love that once a
Anyway.
week you drop Naked Attraction. I just think it's
'Cause
so amazing.
Little by little, I have to show the girls that I love.
I love it. It's like you have.
It is implanted
It's
in
so
my
funny.
brain.
It's like Felicia doesn't have people over for cocktails or for food. She's like, come in and I'll show you Naked Attraction.
And all I need is 5 minutes.
all you need
That's
is
it.
5 minutes,
to show them
Give you a
the
quick
beginning,
fix.
and that's it. And that's what the takeaway of that show is.
All
Sorry,
right, guys.
Bye.
So in other news, Mom, back to what we're watching this week. So You Think You Can Dance starts this week.
oh,
So You Think You Can Dance.
oh,
And
finally,
finally, it's back.
God,
March 6th is Bet It All on Blonde, Erica Jane's Las Vegas residency.
what is that on? Bravo,
what do you- of course, Bravo.
Yes.
Although,
by the way,
although-
she looked gorgeous.
Ozempic for the win.
Doesn't matter. She looked gorgeous.
Also, she, on the next reunion, is going to talk about, and we spoke about this with Darren. I was like, she approaches Tom Girardi's client, like the wives, like people that were, hurt by Tom Girardi
right.
on this Hulu show.
Good.
And Darren was like, how could they have not done that on Bravo? And apparently, I think Andy asks her about it on one of the next reunions. I'm very excited.
And you have to remind me when that's on so I can
No
watch it.
problem. I will
Just
remind
the reunion.
you.
That's
Just-
all I'm
I will
you know
remind
me,
you.
It's like the end show.
So one other movie that's coming out this weekend that I'm probably going to download for the plane. Spaceman on Netflix. Felicia, if you watch it, I'm going to kill you.
Oh my God.
Did you watch it?
I started it.
Ah!
I'm sorry. First of all,
Oh my
can
God.
I give you like a little?
I just love it. I love you, Mom.
Wait,
I love you so much.
wait.
Wait. I just want to say this. When Adam Sandler plays serious, I fucking love it.
No. Not only does he play serious, it's a Czech production company.
What?
It's from Czechoslovakia.
I can't.
So,
what do you mean?
well,
So?
he's playing a man from Czechoslovakia. He's
Okay.
but it was very. Truthfully, I only gave it because I was not happy with it. I gave it 5-10 minutes. I gave
What?
it 10 minutes.
You didn't finish it.
Well, it's a movie.
I know.
I figured I'd go back if I really
Do you want
liked
to?
it.
Is Carey Mulligan in it too?
She is.
Wait,
She
you're
played-
blowing my mind. You're not going to finish it?
I might. I have to
Why
see.
didn't you like it?
It was just really. I just thought it was awful.
But I love when he plays serious.
I know
Punch
it
Drunk
was serious.
Love. I loved Uncut Gems.
Yes, I understand all that. It was just weird. It's just weird.
can't believe
I think
Felicia
Adam
started
Sandler doing such a 360 turnaround was really
But
just.
he's done that so
I know,
many
but this-
times. We've
but
seen him
being-
serious.
but not from another country.
So what makes it from another? Is he have an accent? How do you know he's Czech?
Because it's very clear. The Czech country is sending him up there because there's some phenomena, and he's up there a year.
Does he like have an American like dialect?
Well,
like, that's what I'm concerned
no, it's
about.
American. It is American, yes, but it's.
How long was it? Do you remember? Like, what's the TRT?
I think it was an hour 45 minutes. Because I figured, all right, I can watch this. It's not like a long haul. I couldn't watch it. But I will go back to
You
it
will.
now. I
All
will.
right,
I
so
have to
I've
give
got
it a
it
chance. I
downloaded.
realize I
I'm
have
gonna
to
give
give
it
it a
shot.
chance. I
All
have
right.
to give it a chance.
All right, Felicia.
Okay,
Felicia's
sorry.
doing all the work. I appreciate it. You killed it today, Mom. You fucking nailed it. Your homework tonight is to watch either Poor Things or American Fiction.
There
Mom.
you go.
All right. You guys, thanks for joining us. Share, like, subscribe, whatever you got to do, please. We love you.
Bye.
My Felicia, bye, Felicia.